It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, this is going to be a great test of their ability to match up against any style of opponent. The front office had that in mind when this roster was constructed. We'll see how it actually plays out tonight. Guys, in the past, shot blockers used to live in the paint. Now you think of a player like Anthony Davis who can smother you inside and out.
Man, I'm really thinking about this, Ernie. He can move his feet against pretty much anyone. He's tough to shoot over. An invaluable asset on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. Long arms. That's tough, Shaq.
And I'm glad it's him and not me. I could imagine chasing Kenny around the perimeter.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Tired.
Yeah.
You chase me around the locker room sometime.
Yeah, you talk too much.
Hey, you know what? I had a question, too.
What's that?
This whole thing that we've talked about before, how many people are watching as opposed to how many people are not watching?
Oh, it's a lot of people
So here's the deal.
watching.
So if you're watching right now, raise your hand.
Okay.
Okay, people out there, raise your hand if you're watching.
Okay.
Now, if you're not watching, raise your hand. See?
You can't see the people.
Nobody's not watching.
You can't see the people not watching.
I rest my case, Counselor.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. Here's
The
Kevin
case
Harlan.
versus Ernie versus Kenny. Ernie wins.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony from the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
And for Andre Iguodala, 5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Crowder in at the 3 with Jackson Jr. playing the 4. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Avery Bradley is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5. Well, the Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
5 on the clock. The 11-footer. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here is Davis. Following the miss by John Morant. Davis kicks to Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Outside, Crowder. A rebound by the Lakers.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Crowder. It's stolen by Green. James outside. Here's Bradley. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Crowder against Bradley. Pass to Morant. And that time, also a missed shot. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brooks against Bradley. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Brooks. Outside Crowder. Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. And the pass to Crowder. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
From 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Bradley kicks to James. Passes it to Green. Clock at 6. Here is McGee. Davis, the pass to James. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Crowder. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Brooks.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Good. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Davis finds Green. Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. The finish. And finished off by Morant.
A solid defender. Morant, adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
No one near James as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And Davis sends it back. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Green, the pass to Davis. McGee dishes to LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. A second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Pass to James. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Left side, Davis. Crowder against Bradley. Back to Davis. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Morant. And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Bradley. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Greg, a new look roster for the Grizzlies. They got a lot more athletic this past summer.
Well, Ja Morant and Brandon Clark, their first-round picks, two of the more explosive players in the draft. The Grizzlies last in the league in pace last season. They may have cause to accelerate that tempo this year.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson kicks to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Jackson. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Howard. Here's James. He gets that one. James has got 9.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Jones looking for an opening. And it's sent back by Howard. Here is Cook. Lobbed up there for Howard. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Jones. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. So it's the Grizzlies now, down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. And here we go with Cook heading to the hoop. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Jones. Back to Clark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Davis. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Jackson, and there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
The drive by James, stolen by Anderson. Jones against James. Jones finds Clark. To the inside. Howard with the steal. For three, Caldwell Pope. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Clark. James covering. There's the pass to Jones. Howard with the steal. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Passes it to LeBron. And the rejection by Jackson. Anderson in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Good D by James.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Anderson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones for three. Rebounded by Howard. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Caldwell Pope. True on the 14-footer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Here's Clark. Jackson down low, working on Howard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard. For Memphis, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dudley comes in for Davis. And Daniels subbed in for Quinn Cook. Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Jackson. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. LeBron with it. 9 points in the game so far. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers on top. They lead by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Here's Clark. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Allen is out there with Jones. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Clark in at the small forward. Now here's Jones. It's a 14-point game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. Offensive rebound. Anderson. No good that time.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To the wing right side. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Howard. And that one's good by Clark.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 7 points in the game. Pass to Howard. And here is LeBron. Over Clark. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
That one drops for him.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Pass to Caboclo. Back to Clark. This one for three. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Memphis. Here's LeBron. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
Lakers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Bradley's subbed in for James. And so Howard nails both of them. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Outside Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Free throw good, Crowder. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart, make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Here is Daniels after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Now the pass to Bradley. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Allen surveying the D. Passes to Crowder. A jump hook, and the shot is good. Crowder's got 5 points so far. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Green. Poked away, stolen by Brooks. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Daniels. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Outside Crowder. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots off the step back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 6.
That's just good offense beating good defense, something Morant's grown accustomed to.
Cook looking it over. Outside Bradley. Dishes it to Green. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Crowder on the wing. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And he can't get the first one.
And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw, good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Green deciding where to go with it. High post, Davis. Trying to find Bradley, gets it to him. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Davis. Back to Cook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Again, Los Angeles.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. There's the dish to Crowder. Guarded by Green. At the top of the key, Brooks. Here's Morant. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And it's Davis missing. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Now Morant. 8 points for him. And here's Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid. And, you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Now here's Crowder, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Here's Morant, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter. Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 15-footer. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it to Morant. Bradley on the double team. And the wide open shot from Crowder. A putback and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here is Cook. Pass to Bradley. McGee with it. Shot clock at 6. Cook. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. That's good from Cook. Here's Morant. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 7. McGee, the pass to Cook. Knocked loose. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Here is Cook. The Grizzlies making the shot. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson, he's checked in for Valanciunas. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target with his three.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Morant. Rebound the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Green finds James. Shoots over Crowder. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
What's up?
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Jackson, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Jackson. With 2 seconds left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
Here's Morant following the basket by Anthony Davis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James, really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Lakers leading by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Los Angeles now. Tipped away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Crowder. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here is Davis. He's got 9. Here's James. The putback. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Crowder kicks to Morant. Down low. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Brooks.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by James.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Crowder. Outside Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
VA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He has 6. Pass to Allen. The 3. Jackson trying to break free. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 7 on the basket from Allen. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. McGee with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Daniel. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Morant. James covering. With the floater, and it's Morant missing.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Caboclo's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Morant. All alone. But they recover it.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here is Daniels, defended by Allen. Daniels passes to James. The 3 knocks down the 3-ball. James has got 11 in the second half.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Allen outside. The pass to Morant. Back to Allen. Can they get it? Rebound the Lakers. On the wing, James. Guarded by Jackson. Can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's James following the score by Memphis. He dishes it to Dudley, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Morant, 11 points in the game. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now Jackson. 19 points in the game. Jones finds Allen. Here's Caboclo. He's guarded by Dudley. Stolen by Dudley. Daniels inside the line. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Daniels from outside. They get the rebound. Davis on the foul. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope outside. 5 to shoot. LeBron passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Allen outside. Floats one. Another shot. And that one misses from Caboclo. Lakers leading by 18. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Misses the wing J. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Passes it to Caboclo. Rebounded by Dudley. Dudley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Jones finds Clark. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Jared Dudley. And stolen by James. And LeBron throws it down.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Caldwell Pope against Anderson. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Clark. 8 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Cooks checked in. Brooks checked in for Memphis. Jones, no one around him. Knocked away. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
You know, for backup point guard Tyus Jones, you love the way he plays defense. I mean, comes in and buzzes around, creates a lot of havoc, forces turnovers, great hands, and quick feet.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And with Jones and his defense, he plays well and doesn't foul.
Yeah, you know, that's an impressive ratio when you look at it, Kevin. Last season, Jones had more steals than fouls and was close to 1-to-1 in that category. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that's elite company. You're in the neighborhood of guys like Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler, and we know how good those all-stars are.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Anderson trying to free himself up. No good from Clark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
That free throw, no good.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And the basket by Jones.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
There we go.
LeBron against Anderson. Tries again. Howard trying to free himself up. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Inside. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Valanciunas. And that one released in time, but no good.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scorers.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in its center. Here is McGee. Caldwell-Pope outside. He kicks it to Cook. And the three ball is good. Cook's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Here's Melton. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
McGee's shot is off. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Melton. Now here's Brooks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green inside, guarded by Valanciunas. Right block shot, and the rejection by Valanciunas. He's guarded by Howard. Brooks outside. The pass to Valanciunas. Over Green. Valanciunas, good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Cook missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Howard, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And Memphis making a change here. Hill's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's off on the first. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Melton. No luck that time either.
You just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
Outside Crowder. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Just 5 on the clock. And that shot contested by Green. And they get it back.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Throws it up high, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Valanciunas against McGee. Here's Crowder. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Green passes to McGee, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And that one misses. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And they double up Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Misses the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Green kicks to Cook. Outside Bradley. Pass to McGee. Outside Green. Clock at 6. Here's Howard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Howard. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Here's Jackson. Kept alive. Second chance shot. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Morant following the 3 by the Lakers. Back to Brooks. McGee against Valanciunas. Kicks to Morant. Over Cook. And that one goes long.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Bradley passes to Cook. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Morant. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Bradley can't get it to go.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Daniels, he's checked in for Cook. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Caboclo comes in for Jackson. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. Puts it up off the inbound. That's good from Allen on the assist from Valanciunas. 7 points for Allen.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Kicks it out to Bradley. 6 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Misses the baby hook.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Morant. Caboclo, the pass to Morant. No good from outside.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Valanciunas with the ball. Dishes it to Morant. Looking to end his cold spell. Bradley with some nice D.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
He misses the free throw. Hill, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Morant. That one is no good, but they get it back. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nobody near Allen. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And that's 10 points for Allen.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Caruso. Here is Daniels, defended by Allen. And again, no good by the Lakers. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Grizzlies making the shot. And there's the pass to Caruso. Here's McGee. This is the mark, his 3rd miss of the game, 4 for 7 now. Swiped it away. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Melton. Allen outside. He kicks it to Hill. Passes it to Caboclo. Shoots. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Caboclo's got his first basket. Lakers leading by 22. And the Lakers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. LeBron's got 31.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
And it's Morant missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Brooks after LeBron James's miss. Brooks kicks to Morant. Valanciunas in the high post. Clock at 6. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas. And it's 13 points for John Morant. Los Angeles leading by 22. Caldwell Pope outside. Stolen by Brooks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from McGee. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over McGee. Valanciunas, good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Bradley against Hill. Defended by Allen. Shot clock at 5. McGee, great positioning on the putback.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Melton. With his first shot attempt. Caboclo, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hill. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, we know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helped the team a lot. My job really is come in, bring defense, and a lot of energy.
Well, mission accomplished for you tonight, Danny. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.